Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Global, and welcome to Wenzhou. Well, not exactly. We're actually in Prato, Italy today. So where exactly is Prato? I would assume that many Italians would not know, and certainly most Chinese would not know.
Prato actually became an independent city in the 11th century. It grew prosperous through its trade and wool industry, but later fell under Florence's control and faced hardships, including being sacked by Spanish forces in the 16th century.
Now, if you ask me, I'd probably say Prato isn't one of the most exciting cities in Italy.
This quiet little city with a population of approximately 200,000 is located besides Florence. The official records indicate the presence of about 50,000 Chinese inhabitants. Nonetheless, from my conversations with local residents, suggests that the Chinese community may constitute over half of the city's total population.
There aren't that many historical buildings. There aren't that many restaurants or bars. There are certainly also not that many tourists and people around, and it certainly doesn't have the history like Bologna. However, when you walk in the city center, you just feel that you're walking in a normal town in Italy. There's nothing different than other cities.
But on the China street, you immediately feel like you're in a small town in China. The influx of Chinese has completely changed this street.
Here, you just have everything available for you. I mean, you have the Chinese restaurants, the Chinese markets, supermarkets, and even like behind me, the Chinese dentist. And also the drink from China. And even this bus station notice that is completely written in Chinese.
I was told that even the rent in this city is double the amount compared to equivalent Italian cities, due to the sheer amount of Chinese immigrants.
Walking on the streets of Prato, you just have this strange feeling. I mean, half is Italian, half is Chinese, but they don't seem to bother with each other.
But the truth is, some locals see the Chinese as taking over, or even colonialism, like renting farmland for 5 times the normal price and growing Chinese vegetables that are not available in Europe. On the other hand, the Chinese workers see themselves as just working hard, trying to make a better life while helping the local economy. So why did so many Chinese leave their hometown to live in Prato, Italy? To answer that question, we have to follow the traces of the local textile industry.
So we are now in the outskirts of Prato, and this is a very interesting place. Unlike the city center where there are tons of factories, showrooms to order fashion, I heard that many people come here to order clothes, belts, shoes, etc.
The introduction of Chinese-run shops has transformed Prato into a fast fashion nexus, altering the city's economic and cultural landscape. 30 years ago, China was a poor country with limited opportunities, so many people from Zhejiang province, especially from the city of Wenzhou, came to Prato to set up their own textile business. While eating at a typical Chinese-looking fast food restaurant, I talked to the owner and learned more about the lives of the Chinese here. Young immigrants from inland areas of China sometimes pay up to 60,000 euros for a tourism visa and face many complexities in their daily lives for a couple of years.
Now that's the story of Prato and the Chinese living in this city. Some legally, some illegally. Most of them are here just for work. I think most of the young people that I've met here have no plans to stay here for a long time.
In Prato, old immigrants sees here as their second hometown and runs their own businesses, compared to new and younger ones earn 8,000 to 1,500 monthly salary. While the salary is equivalent to large cities in China, the rent and food is paid by their boss, and there is not much you can spend here. So new immigrants save a lot, planning to return home with significant savings after around 5 years. This reflects a global trend of migration for better opportunities, despite the controversies surrounding illegal immigrations.
For many Chinese, Prato is only a stop in their life. For many Chinese, this is just a starting point of their life.
On the Mid-Autumn Festival Eve, I found this cozy Chinese restaurant where the look reminds you of China and the food tastes just like home. It's not too pricey and the whole place gives you a real Chinese vibe, but it is not home. Prato represents a fresh start for many Chinese immigrants. While they might not be concerned with greater issues like globalization, politics, or trade wars, while on a personal level, many have been compelled to find new opportunities following the loss of low-skilled jobs back home. Their individual stories, though deeply personal, also reflect a broader narrative about our interconnected global community. In the context of China's vast population of 1.4 billion, the migration of over 100,000 might seem minor. However, for Prato, a city with just 200,000 residents, this influx marks a substantial transformation.
So that's it for our video today. If you have any comments, questions, or topics that you would like to discuss in our video, feel free to comment in the section below. Here at Gulpen, we inspire learning, exchange, and business. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.